Hello everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome to Art of the Week with Katya, episode 20, The Reading Man. This is an artwork that I had the pleasure to see in Lithuania, in a city called Šiauliai, which, as you can see here, it exists in about the northwestern area of Lithuania. It actually looks a lot like my region where I come from there. It's very kind of humid atmosphere. There's a lot of farmland. It's very green. There's a lot of wooded areas with birch trees and things like that. It's very lovely. And in the city of Cholet, there are a lot of different statues. It's a really lovely, beautiful city that has some cobblestone streets, and there's a lot of places to walk. It's a very accessible place. It's very nice. And one of those statues of this city, as you can see here, it's also there's a lot of space in the city. There's a lot of green space as well, as you can see. One of the many statues that is in the city is called The Reading Man by Henrikas Orakauskas. Now, this particular artist is characterized in general as this is a statue that's made in metal. But this particular artist, his statues in general, some of which are made of various different materials, his work is characterized as a very intuitive and visionary sculptor. He makes very conceptual works of art usually. And he often also uses exhausted material in order to create a sense of timelessness in his works, right? So there's a certain sense of playing with time, right? Exhausted material, and yet works of art that can last forever is the idea. And it disturbs, of course, the expectation of what is decay, but it also adds a certain sense of irony. Now, the thing about this statue that's really important to this city, all the different statues that you see in fountains and things like that, there are some very beautiful fountains in this city as well. The thing about this particular statue, though, that's very important to the city of Cholet is that nowadays this city, along with a few other places, I'm not sure those of you who know about this, but in northeastern Europe, there's a lot of importance nowadays put on the manufacturing of chocolate. And the city of Cholet these days has become primarily known for this particular product as well. You can see here the Rutas chocolate factory. And the thing is about this particular sculpture, you can see the sign here for the chocolate factory. The thing about this particular sculpture is that we can see, actually, if we look very closely at him, that he's meant to recall a previous time. He's meant to recall what is known in Lithuania as the pre-war times. Now, the war was fairly recent. The war was fairly recent, but this man he's supposed to represent pre-war times. We see his clothing is very formal. He's wearing a coat. He's wearing a top hat. It's not something that's really been in style in the last 100 years, right? His hair is kind of grown out a little bit. He's supposed to represent a man from a much earlier time in the city of Cholet. And this particular sculpture was also designed by the painter Viljas Paunas. And the hand here that we see is kind of shown in mid-air here is actually supposed to be holding spectacles. And he stands in the street. There's another little statue right next to him. He stands before a press stand. And the reason that this is so important, the reason that this statue, along with all the other statues, this statue really shows a little piece of Cholet history, is because Cholet actually, before it was known for chocolate manufacture, was in fact a city that used to be known for its publishing houses. Now, these days it also holds a university, one of the great universities of Lithuania. But this is in pre-war time, right? The city used to be known for its publishing houses, and it it is actually said that this particular statue stands in view of a very old bookstore that also has a very long history of existed in the city back when it was a publishing city. It's meant very much, the statue embodies the timelessness that the artist is really known for, also because of how much it describes the past of the city of Cholet. Thank you so much, and see you next time on Art of the Week with Katya.